Hello everyone, how are you? Redfern here once again. So here is the recap of the webinar on OConnect that we witnessed last night, March the 21st. So I'm going to run through obviously the recap of what has been written in our back office. Obviously I'm going to put my own words towards it as well, but to summarize it, it was definitely a information overload. We were given so much information and it really was quite hard at the time to process absolutely everything that was going on. But I'm going to do my best here to break it down for you so that if you had missed it, you couldn't get on, or for whatever reason, you'll have a really good understanding of what went on last night and the things that our CEO and the tech guys in Media went through as well. So we started off then, Ash Mufareh came on and he welcomed everybody into the OConnect. He said that the Onpassive video from the Burj Khalifa, that's going to be up on the Onpassive official YouTube site, which it is. He also shared that with us so we can look at it. He said, you must check it out. It really was good. And he said that already he said on this OConnect, we've got over 33,000 people live watching this on OConnect. He said the next time, this is going to be the last time we're going to have this free version. The next time we will see OConnect is going to be in your back office. I'm just going to break that down for you. What he mentioned was that we're still on track to have OConnect within our ecosystem by the end of March. There is then going to be a free trial period for it. That this might be a week, maybe 2 weeks. We'll see how we go on that. But the full version will be available to us in our ecosystems by the end of March. This is what he says. He said things are really getting very serious now. We just topped our previous top and we will continue to do that time and time again. He also wanted to wish everybody who has mothers a happy International Mother's Day. I also noticed that today, which is Wednesday, March the 22nd, that Onpassive has also done a video for this as well. We watched this live last night, and Mohammed Kamal started off by wishing all of the mothers across the globe a very happy Mother's Day. He also wanted to wish every Muslim out there a massive happy Ramadan to all the Islamic people around the world, and hope that the Ramadan fasting goes extremely well. He said he loves it where we are today. It really is very overwhelming, but he doesn't have much time to express how he actually feels about this. If you want a little bit of an insight of how his feelings are, then I recommend you go over to Roblin and watch the recording from last night of March the 21st. Ash was on their webinar for a very long time, being very relaxed and talking about everything that's been going on. So go and check that out, and that's on Roblin's video YouTube channel. He also said we cannot expect to win in Onpassive if you are actually not on the train riding along with us. You have to be with us all the way to enjoy the Onpassive train journey. He said, I love it where we are today. We have nailed OConnect. In fact, he actually posted out after the webinar that over 80,000 unique visitors joined OConnect throughout the session yesterday. Again, another massive high top. He said, I don't have much time to reflect and share all of my thoughts, but I will share where we are today. Those who have made it here for this live event, I've got a little treat for you, he said, and he shared that with us later on in the session that we saw. He said it's much easier in life to upgrade. Scaling up is more reasonable to do rather than scaling down. So when we have something smart and intelligent like OConnect, we want you to scale up with us. Mr. Ash then showed us a video of the founders using the features of OConnect for the very first time. They were the very lucky ones. I've actually put this on my YouTube channel as well, so you can view it there, but if not, it's on the official Onpassive YouTube channel as well. Ash gave thanks then to Mr. Mohammed Nassal for having over 20 different projects on the go all at the same time. On that note, what an excellent show he did as well on the front of Burj Khalifa. Every single one's been different, and all of them tell a different story and give another different message. I thought the lighting and the music was exceptionally good this time round, and it was excellent as always. And kudos to you, Mohammed Nassal, for doing what you do for us and Onpassive. He said, so we get to see a new OConnect commercial. This is going to be available very soon. As soon as it is, it will be uploaded onto the official YouTube channel. He said, my name is Ash Mufareh and I am fired up, Mr. Ash Mufareh. He said, I was born to change the world. Do not die, he said, within the next 3 to 5 years, because there is so much going on. Do whatever it takes, he said, to be with us. If you are small, you need to grow super fast. We are going to reshape and rechange the world and solve many of the global issues. He said, I told you that Onpassive is a done deal. He said, I told you that we are going to have the finest technologies, and I also told you we are going to make it with heart. And he said, not only with heart, but with love. We are now the hunted, not the hunters. And I told you we are going to go to the top where your ears will pop. And we went even higher than that. I told you, the bigger the dream teams, the bigger the dreams, and the bigger the dream, the bigger the team. We really are now getting many people who are approaching Onpassive to collaborate with us. He said, with Onpassive Technologies, this is only the first milestone, and it's been made unnoticeable. We are noticed in the market of the global stage. We really are being hunted. He then spoke about Dr. Susan, and she has had a special invitation to Egypt, not just to go to Egypt, but to meet with the president of Egypt. This is amazing. Not only a first time meeting in the country, but this country has over 110 million people in population, and she is taking with her what Onpassive is all about. She is there with other leaders and of the state as well, so it's going to be an extremely good meeting for her. She is a multinational individual, and every week she is in many different countries. She is a highly wanted and hunted person, and she loves being with Onpassive. He also said that the partnership with Best Moments Events and the United Arab Emirates government is very rare to see. They don't need partnerships because they are quite happy where they are. But for them to change their strategy and partner with Onpassive is a strategic partnership that is so big and hard to explain, but we have managed to do that. Only one company is allowed to be in this position, and that is us. That is Onpassive. We also managed to sell out the show that was there on the 17th of March. It had over 15,000 people there. And the video for this, the official video for this, is coming from Onpassive and Best Moments very shortly. Excuse me. We have more partnership requests. In fact, they're coming in now by the droves, and in making, we are having to review and decide if we actually want to partner with these people at all, because we can actually decide whether they are the right people for Onpassive that we should partner. So we are now asking people, well, what are you actually going to do for us? This is not something that we have done before, but now we are in a position to decide who we want to partner with or not. You had the opportunity to partner with us at the beginning. This is us, the foundership. We are well ahead. You are the head of all of these other companies that Onpassive is now partnering with. That really was music to my ears. He said that Mohammed Kamal, our COO, had a meeting about some new partnerships this morning, and we will be getting more information about this later on. He said OConnect is The best way by far, the best video conferencing platform that is out there. It is #1 in quality wise. It says it is the only video conferencing platform out there that does not require any plugins, downloads, and can be available by one click on a browser. And apart from all of this, guess what, guy? It is the only one that is unlimited. He said the best video and audio quality than anything available on the market today. More features that most have never ever been able to implement or even see before, and greater than any other video conferencing combined. OConnect will surpass every other one that is out there at the moment. And the price for it, guys, the price will be coming very, very soon. She said, don't worry about it. If you can afford it. You don't have to sell anything, arms, legs, kidneys, etc. He said, if you were paid for any other corrupt, outdated platforms before, you certainly will be able to afford OConnect. Obviously, more information about this will be coming to you guys very, very shortly, because it is going into the ecosystem and you will be updated when you need to know. The monopoly, abuse of privacy, invasion that's gone on for way too long, and the manipulation of your data, that time is now over. We are changing this forever within Onpassive. Soon to be available in your back office, like I said, within a couple of weeks. There's going to be the free trial, etc., and then we're going to add the payment processors so you can activate and become a reseller. What comes along with that? The referral links. Also within that, you will have the OMail and other bits and pieces I'm going to tell you about right now. Still scheduled to be loaded onto the Onpassive ecosystem this month in March, with a brand new back office theme as well. Remember, I've said before that this is going to be upgraded, and that will incorporate not only the ecosystem as well, but it's also going to give a whole new ONet and OMail as well features. This is going to be live and to the world as well. But don't worry about it. We're going to walk you through all of these things, including OConnect and the rest of it. Take you by the hand so that you know exactly what is going on. He said our timing could not be more perfect. He said this is not ideal, would have not been ideal a year ago, but today our timing is absolutely perfect for what we are doing. This has been strategically done, and we are going into a global economy that is in a terrible place at the moment, especially with what's happening in the Silicon Valley. It's an absolute disgrace, but along comes Onpassive. He said we're still hiring. We are not dying. We are doing things completely different, and we, of course, do not rush out in charge in front just for the sake of profit. We want to make sure that our products are top-notch and ready to go commercially. The whole world is waiting for this and the rest of our products, he said. We are ready for the first day of spring, which was yesterday or the day before, and we are meticulously wanting to be sure it is easy for everyone. It's got great features, great quality, and a less expensive, and you can earn your way along as well. It's fun, it's humane, and it is for all. We will share the capacity with you. It won't be for free, unlimited, okay, because for the reseller part of it, you will have to pay for it. So he went on then to say it's also got several of the features. These are going to be updated as well within the Onpassive ecosystem at the same time. All this is going to include the My Links section. This is going to be for the links for the ecosystem, for OMail, ONet, OConnect, etc. And also the contacts is going to be upgraded in there as well. He says by the time you are reselling OConnect, guess what's going to happen? There's going to be another product, and that next one is going to be OTracker. We'll get into that in a little bit as well. Several of the features will be updated, as well. OConnect is going to set the standards. So for all of our other products. So once OConnect is there, all the other products and the standards of OConnect will follow in suit. OTracker will also be available to resell once you purchase. Remember, I keep saying the same, you have to own the product to resell it. Obviously, we will get more details of this as we proceed. Mr. Nasal, Mohammed Nasal, along with a new guy that we hadn't seen before, Mr. Qasim, Qassim, Qasim. He did a fantastic PowerPoint presentation. Who is this guy? He is a much sought after digital marketer. He's worked with some massive governments before, and now he is with Onpassive. He did a fantastic PowerPoint presentation of OTracker. For many of us, it was a little bit over our heads because of the technical analysis that goes into what OTracker is going to be doing. But to cut a long story short, everything that a marketer or a business needs to know about how their campaigns are going, that is all there with an OTracker. He said it has 4 main pillars: infographics and insight, product analysis, automated reporting, and empowerment engagements. Also, it gives you so many analytics to do with what you need to know as far as where people are looking at your website from. Website insights, comparison options, and great graphics to review these results. Options to choose dates in real time as well as saved. Acquisitions behaviors and conversational data. Options to compare from one time to another. Geolocation that is drilled down really deep so that you can go as far as knowing where the country, specifics, ages, male, female, all of these demographics you will be able to use within OTracker. He said we are creating paths to explore how they navigate around the website as well. On top of this, you've actually got a heat map that shows where people are clicking on your website. A great tool so that you know that the part of your website, which people are viewing which parts. He says you can also make campaigns, dailies, schedules, so many other things. It's even got an IP blocker. If you're having spam coming through your websites, you can block certain IPs. You can do this with one business or multiple businesses. You can bind them all together, all on the one platform, and you can even compare websites to websites. The reporting dashboard, he said you can pre-schedule the reports to your email. You can also do all this with social media posts as well. Absolutely blew me away. It was a little bit over the top of my head, but one thing I do know, that if you are going to be successful in business online, that you need to have this analytical data to your fingertips to give you that extra edge and put you ahead of the game. A fantastic presentation by Mr. Qasim as well, and it's great to see who else we have within the team in the background. He then also mentioned, Ash came on and mentioned a little bit about OBless. He said it's not a charity, guys. It is a purpose to be able to get money to these people for the cause of what needs doing. It is a tool to give solutions. So he said, he then taught us a little bit about the idea about OBless, that it's not just about giving somebody money, it's about putting stuff in place so these people can help themselves, and then they can branch out themselves from that. One of the best ways is giving them a reseller position within Onpassive, and then they can help themselves. He said you want to give enough to get them unstuck. That's the monetary side. Okay, but also you want to motivate them to carry on past that period as well. Help them enough so that they then can take it from there, so that you are not necessarily supporting them financially. He said we are looking at solving the problems that people have. But Onpassive, OBless, sorry, is not a charity. It's a system to solve the issues from the core, taking them from that route to enable people to be able to do something for them as well. And he actually said at the end, the wisest way is to join Onpassive and use the tools to educate them and earn the tools that they need to succeed within their own selves. He then went on to something that for me absolutely blew me away. I was not expecting this. In fact, I thought it was genius what he was doing. He then started talking about KYC, know your customer. Now, we've been talking about KYC and how we've been thinking it's going to be achieved on a global scale. And he gave us a really good insight, and then he told us what the solution is. He said, KYC, you've got to have a verification of identity when money is involved. Okay, it is the minimum that you have to do. And he said, we must verify you, and every country will have different systems and all the rest of it. And there is also a cost to do this. Why? Because it's normally done by a third party, and it could cost the company that's Onpassive a minimum of $1 per person, and that doesn't guarantee that that person will actually pass the KYC. So right out of the gate, he said that Onpassive, the minimum is going to cost them is $1.4 million. That is $1 for every single founder out there. And he said, if we did that, plus all the users, plus everybody who's coming in fact, it would actually bankrupt the company. So we had to find a solution to the KYC problem. And what did they design? OKYC, Onpassive KYC. They have designed their own AI-powered real-time identification verification process. It is absolutely amazing. The reason it's been done is because we needed to find a solution, a very easy solution, so that we can prove that every single person is who they say they are, by using facial recognition, by using documentation, by using existing IDs that are available to many people. We also needed a way to ensure validation independently, so that it is not one person doing it, it is all done through AI. So it's already been tested within over 200 countries. Why have we done this? Because people look differently, there's different formulas, etc. This is now expanding the current reach of our market already. It's also got liveness detection built in. What does that mean? It means that you actually have to prove that you are a real person. So you can't just have a picture. It gives an in-depth AI feature, actually looks at that person on the video to make sure they are a real person. So you couldn't just hold up a photograph. Obviously, we'll have documentation verification, and we'll extract all of this information as well. And this will be available on a desktop, and mobile options will also be available as well. The features for this are amazing. We'll be able to sell this technology as well outside of Onpassive, and this will also generate income for Onpassive. Every single company out there, I've just said it, who has anything to do with money, that's buying and selling, has to do KYC. It's normally done by a third party, but can you imagine having a new kid on the block that is half price or even less than is currently used over there, and it can all be done automated? You don't have to touch anything, it is done by AI. Absolutely amazing. There is 3 steps included within OKYC: acquiring, extract, and verify. This is a thing called SOTA, state of the art. Your ID must match your ID of your face must match the accepted ID and the standards of the various countries that we are checking it in. The data centers, we've already got that. That's a big tick. OKYC, we've got that. That's a big tick. And what's coming along? Domain names, website, big tick. He said, we just keep on getting better and bigger. We are running faster and fast, and we are now giants. He also then finished off the webinar by saying there is going to be a big reveal to do with Onpassive in April. He said you actually need to triple your pants for what is going to be coming. It is a big bomb, and also an even bigger bomb just for the founders. He said we are doing something that you will never ever believe. The lawyers disagreed with what I was saying. People said I was crazy about doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway. He said, I haven't got time to announce it today, but he said, just buckle up. And he said, April is just round the corner. That is what is coming next. So that is the update that I've given you as far as the recap of an amazing webinar last night. It was fabulous. Thoroughly enjoyed it. There was a good Q&A session afterwards. And like I said, he was on Roblin afterwards, very relaxed. Massive thanks and shout out for the written notes that are in your OFounders back office at the moment. They were done by the lovely Janet Butler, Daryl Cook and Peter Sergiu. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.